this press conference on Gandhi Talks, which is the first silent movie of Before we introduce the team of Gandhi Talks, I wish to inform the distinguished panelists also and everyone that this press conference is also being telecast live on all the social media, on all the channels of PIB India. On the dais, we have present from the cast is Mr. Vijay Sethupathi, one of the most versatile actors in the Indian film industry. And producer of the film, Mr. Shahrukh Patel. And Mr. Rajesh Kejriwal, one of the producers. So, before we go ahead with this press conference, we'll first watch the trailer of the movie.
ट्रेलर देखने के लिए स्क्रीन पे शेयर करो स्क्रीन स्क्रीन ये स्क्रीन बहुत साइड
Hello, 42926. Hi.
Before we go ahead, a brief synopsis. Gandhi Talks is a social commentary on capitalism, racism, and society as a whole. Moreover, the film is also described as a dark comedy. The film also draws references from Hindu mythology and the story of Samudra Manthan. The director of the movie is Kishore Pandurang Velekar. Producer, we have both the producers, and the music is by the acclaimed musician Shri A.R. Rahman. So before we start the question and answer, initial opening comments from you.
Well, thank you so much. So nice to see such a large
Mic closer.
Sorry. Thank you so much for being here. No, it's an extremely interesting concept which our director Kishore really got into Rajesh and me almost 2.5-3 years ago. We were all just blown over by the fact that in this era, a creative mind is actually working on trying to communicate in an audio-visual medium, predominantly just using visuals and not using dialogues. All of us watch movies and make movies. We all know dialogues are pretty much the crutch on the basis of which storytelling progresses, and to eliminate such an important part of the screenplay was just extremely interesting for all of us. And the best part of it was, as the journey went along and the talent that got attached to it with Mr. Vijay Sethupathi and Arvind Swamy and Aditi Rao Haidari and Siddharth Jadhav on the acting side, that itself gave us a lot of confidence. And then when Mr. Rahman came on board as the as literally the soul of the movie, because we've all grown up watching Charlie Chaplin and Laurel and Hardy and a lot of the classic movies, and you realize the importance of the soundtrack in enhancing or communicating what we as an audience should feel in that particular scene. That literally was the icing on the cake for both Rajesh and me to say, let's go ahead and what we thought initially was an experimental thing, but with the movie, the way it's shaped up. We are extremely happy and proud to say that this is it's a mainstream movie. Regarding a topic which kind of which will resonate with everyone who actually sees it, and it's a classic journey of the protagonist, which once you all will see the movie in theaters when it releases. I'm sure all of you will be surprised with the genius of course, Rahman sir. He's a national treasure, but also of the wonderful actors that we have.
Sir, thank you, sir.
Say something. I'm just saying that I think one, I've always held this in my belief that this will be a kind of an A.R. Rahman musical, and Rahman actually worked a lot on this frame by frame by frame. I was in Chennai studio. It's come out, but and Vijay, of course, is Vijay.
Okay, sir. Yeah, okay, sir. I don't know what to say because I didn't watch the film. But if completely watch the film, at least with the big.
It's a silent.
So silent movie is different, silent. It's not my. Yeah. Generally, Gandhi talks so many talks. There is a dialogue. Is anybody knows Tamil?
Yes, sir.
So the dance.
Sure.
Super so dialogue. Nyaya vera nadamurai vera.
Justice is different from what is the
Yes.
Yeah. Same way, this character everybody. We are fighting for between the justice and the reality. That's what happening in his mind. And what is his realization? That's a film. So, first he reacted for the Gandhi notes. Then he reacted to the Gandhi from himself. That's what this is. That's a Gandhi Talks. Yes, sir.
Ravi from PTN. Ravi from PTN. So my question to Vijay, since it is a silent film, what kind of went into that? And the movie mentions that relive the silent era. So what are the classics that you have watched from the silent era? Can you just share your experience about that?
That is Pushpak. Pushpak I enjoyed very much. It was recently also I watched after directing a question for this film. I watched that film again. Then I was telling myself that we have to say that we have recreated that film was so beautiful. Pushpak was very nice. And what was yours?
In terms of performance.
Performance, so every time whenever I'm standing in front of a camera, it's very difficult. Sir. It's like we're just expecting this art form to bless us to convince me. That's what I have nothing else to say. Generally, we discuss with the director and what he wants and how he wants to execute the film. So everything's based on his choice. So I can't say I don't have a confidence on my work. So unless my director says this is okay, this is nice, this is not. So it's depend on his decision. So I hope he's happy. I think so. And then I'm always feeling very shy to watch films. So I watch film in the big theaters. Anybody else?
Hi, my name is Maitri from Gujarat. I want to know that how did you decide this name, as this is metaphor of Paisa Bolta Hai, right? Then how did you decide this name, Gandhi Talks? The movie name.
The director is Kishore Balekar, I think you have to ask him this question.
Yeah.
Yeah, but generally, the money speaks a lot. Everybody will always, more than the emotions, more than the acts, he speaks a lot. makes things better.
It's a script that the director's been working on for 20 odd years. So it's just, and Gandhi Talks just as a title resonated with us because I think all of us, like to live by one Gandhi, but I think we definitely live by the other.
Once maybe we watch the film, maybe you.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. How are you, ma'am? Since yesterday we've been seeing
Yeah,
so many times.
I'm sorry to hear.
Huh?
I'm sorry for my voice.
That's so sweet. You're talking about.
I have got two questions, one for Vijay sir, one for Sharik sir. Sharik sir, how do you zero down on an actor? Because a collection of an actor, what we had seen from the promo, every frame is shocking. So how did you manage to select, how did you zero down on a particular, all the actors?
So I think for the role that Vijay is playing, I think he was pretty much our first choice. And moment he said yes to Kishore and Rahman sir said yes, the film was a go. And then it became a question of the who is the best suited for this particular for a particular role. And when you see the movie, the choice of we wanted to take actors from different industries and kind of pull it together. The beauty of this movie is, and I think we find it very interesting, is I can let out the secret out of the bag, is that it's really the first silent film which will be released in like 4 or 5 different languages because the soundtrack and the
Because we have a song.
yeah.
That's not lyrics also.
Yeah. So, so it'll be in 5 different languages. So it's truly I mean, I hate the word pan-India because it's a very abused word, but a true, a film which, whenever when you're watching it in your city or in your this thing, the subtitles or the way the newspapers are written, the way the dialogues, the lyrics are, will be in a language that you are, familiar with. So it was just an interesting amalgamation and, of getting, of course, Vijay sir and Arvind sir is such a senior and fantastic actor. Aditi is as pretty as, as is there. And Sinha Jadhav is just magic, right? I mean, he just brings a certain energy in all his performances. And when you see him in this, you'll find him very, very interesting in that sense of why he is in that role and what he is doing. Because his face just lights up. It's like a Jim Carrey.
Yes, I just want to know that we had seen you in many of the action character. You had been very good in romantic character also. Here you are not talking anything. Just want to know how challenging that's for you as an actor.
Well, that's why it's a challenge. I don't know. It's not a challenge. First of all. And then I gave an answer. I tried to put it in some other way. The same answer. It's like I didn't choose the film because it's a silence. I didn't choose the film because I'm going to do some experiment. I didn't choose the film because I'm going to do something new. Like this, like the film, and I believed in that he can execute the film. The rest everything is we go and discuss. Whatever ideas comes there, so it is. I'm always depend on the universe. Whenever I'm stuck, universe come and bless me, like how I'm trying to give an answer to this question for every shot also. So you're just trying to find something in some way. Convince the audience. Yes. If the film, if you like the film, then it's a silence film or it's any language film. So I hope most of everybody almost was not adult also. And nobody can understand enough the film. So what emotion and what connects feeling with the films, that's what it is. That's what we are trying. I never know whether I will achieve it. Every film, every shot, I'm just trying. It's a class.
Thank you very much, sir, for this opportunity. Which is specifically the question for you, because after standing at the extreme peak of your successful career, after being delivered with 2 of the most successful Hindi action movies, going ahead with a project like this, where the risk-reward ratio might not be quite possible to judge at the moment because the movie is not even released. The idea is probably if the reward comes in your favor, movie becomes successful, everybody is happy. But out of the risk which you have thought to go ahead and take, are you mentally prepared for any of the unfavorable result coming out of the
So
movie?
also that's for every film. Suppose you name any of my film, which may be a super hit film also, I never had a confidence that this is going to enjoy this scene or this film. No, we never have. It's our life is always like that. Always we have that bag of other presents. So many other movies releasing. It's like so much tension. What people are going to react for the film. That is for each and every film. It never changes.
Especially sir, when the audience pan India, of course, is more, expecting an action-packed dialogue delivery from your side, which you would be totally missing. That's the reason the risk becomes big.
Sir, I don't think so. I have a box where they can no problem. No, it's, I like. I like. So what you were saying. Yes, I don't want to have that box. I don't have a statement of think out of box. I believe there is no box. Just think. Whatever it is.
I think it's very important for artists to, he's not calling it experimental and it's not experimental. I think it's important. You give different
Investing in money is money should come back to the producer. Then only they can make films again. So that is the most important. And so whenever we choose a script, we want we want that any appreciation about my work. I want the movie should be hit. They have invested. I don't know anywhere in the world they come and give you pros and cons just for the bunch of papers, script stories. So it is not a raw material, it's not a part. Only after we make only they can see what is there. Still they believe us. Same way people are coming to theatre also, they pay the money before watch the film. There is so much responsibility. They give me the time, so we have responsibility. We are trying, not the best, we are trying most, at most we are trying to make audience. Waste of time. That's what we are trying to do. It's like this. Anything else? So happy to listen. Any question you should be saying. Oh, I came for that.